This is us. 2 months ago, I met my co-founder and friend Paul after 3 years of working together. While enjoying Morocco, working for our agencies, we knew something exceptional was on the ground. We knew our skills together could change the world. After 1 week in this country, we came up with a software idea which can change our lives. When I got back to France, I knew I would never be the same. Hello guys, and welcome on my first YouTube video of all time. So I'm Rafael, the co-founder of Speechly, my brand new AI startup with my co-founder. So today is the 1st July and it's 10 p.m. So I'm gonna show you what my new AI startup looks like, what is the product. After that, we're gonna play in public, trying to make the boring stuff looks cool, show you what it takes and what is a typical day, a typical journey of AI startup and of SaaS builder. I'm basically the CTO of Speechly, so it means I do all the technical aspects like coding, all maintenance, setup, all the infrastructure. But I also do some basic marketing, like doing this YouTube video right now on post on LinkedIn. So I'm gonna show you in this YouTube channel all the steps to create a successful startups, and we're gonna start right now. So basically, what is Speechly? Speechly is a tool, a software available now on only macOS, which allows the user to write professional emails by only speaking it, no typings, not having to go and ChatGPT, explain the problem or copy paste from Gmail. Remove all the friction and do a really friendly, user-friendly process with a shortcut on Mac, and you just have to speak your emails, select tone or another language, and the tool will adapt. So how did we find this problematic? Basically, I'm 18 years old and I had an agency in software development, and I worked for quite big company, around 10 to 20 million a year. So they all use Gmail email process to speak. And my co-founder Paul have an agency, a marketing agency, and he talked with big clients also. So he used email every single day like I did. So we said basically we spent 2 freaking hours a day of writing emails. And yeah, of course, we had the technique of write it, going on ChatGPT and ask him to do rewrites, etc. But we lost a bunch of time. So for the past years, I launched a bunch of SaaS in the e-commerce space, but I really didn't enjoy this space, and I prefer to make great companies, great startups like Speechly is. So it's really cool. And I called the PM one day, and I said, bro, do you have the same problem I have? And we told him, he said yes. So we said, let's make a SaaS together. And we started it, and now Speechly is born. And I went to Marrakesh with him, and we made basically the first version of Speechly. Was just a landing page, etc. But it was freaking cool, and we have a great story. Maybe I will make a long video to explain that, but it's really, really cool. And we came up with Speechly. And now we are months plus 2 by this time. And the tool is now mature. We have some beta testers. So let's take a look at what Speechly looks like. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you what Speechly looks like. So it's pretty easy. I will take you the most common use case and the purpose what we made this software, writing emails. So it's easy. I just have to go on Gmail and make a new mail and press shortcut Command plus R, and Speechly appears right now. So let me cancel to speak to you. And by this time, it's not more difficult than that. I just have to speak my email. Basically, I make an example right now. Hello Paul, I hope you're doing well. I paid the free invoice you sent to me, and say me if you receive the payment. Have a good day. For example, I said a really basic example. So the tool generates, it takes about maximum 10 seconds, and boom, you have the email, okay? Now it's directly copied on my keyboard, and I just have to paste, and I have my email right. So, but here is a really short example to not making a video of 10 minutes about how I speak an email, but you can do a much complicated email like 20 to 40 lines. You don't have any limits to that. But one thing interesting is you can change basically the tone to professional from friendly, for example, and the tool will change what he wrote. So it takes maybe, 10 seconds, and you can see by reading it's more short, it's more friendly. So, and you have the tone neutral as well. Another cool thing is if you go on settings, you can actually choose a language. And so if you speak English, like I do right now, I can choose to speak English and the tool traducts in, for example, Espanol. I can show you, if I choose English and I start to speak French. Salut Paul, j'espère que tu vas bien, j'ai réglé tes factures, dis-moi si t'as bien reçu. I speak French right now, and you can see the tool will write in English. It's right in English. And if I change it for professional, you will see the structure of the email will change. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed and we continue the video. So this was a demo video of our tool, Speechly. And so at which step of our startup journey are we right now? So we made the MVP, validated the idea, we made the product. It's good to have an idea, it's good to have a product, but you have to get users first. So basically, we got hundreds of beta testers and we asked them to test the product, making us feedbacks, and trying to improve the product every single time we have feedback and taking its notes and make updates after updates. So before I met Speechly, I think I was in your place because you are maybe a software developer or a SaaS developer or a startup guy, and you might think, how can you get your first beta testers user? And I will answer that by explaining how we did that in a short way. If you don't mind having the network to get first beta users on board, it's maybe you don't solving the right problem for you. I made, like I said, softwares in the e-commerce space, but I don't have much what I knew in e-commerce, so I was basically trapped and no one's to ask. And when I changed my optic in a problem I know, in a problem I experience every single day, I knew other people who have the same problem as me. Basically, we just go to friends and we ask them, hey, do you want to test the tool? Do you have this problem also? Yes, you have. So it tested, and that's what we did. And we continue acquiring new downloads every single day by this method. So if I have an advice to give you, it's if you have to start a SaaS, start with a problem you know and with people who have the same problem as you. Now we have users, people love the tool, use the tool, it's a great news. So what is the next step and what I will document in this video? The next step is to put the tool in the front of our ideal users more and more time. Because now we, like I said, distribute it in our closed network, but now we have to go in the full distribution. So how we can do that? We have a lot of marketing acquisition strategy, but I have 1K followers on LinkedIn, people have 2K, so we will start by here. Posting on LinkedIn, and we did it, it worked quite good, so we will continue to do it. And what is the step to, kick it, make it faster and faster and faster? So basically, we have a call first day with a Google Ads expert I know because I already work with him, and we have this call to make an audit about Speechly, how we can promote it through Google Ads, because we tested the meta ads, but people are on their phone and the tool is on Mac, so it's not working. So we will do it on Google Ads through video. I will show you the VSL also. So we have this call first day and we will make an audit and start on Google Ads quickly. He's a guy we call is a meta buyer. So for people who don't know, he's a guy who are every time behind the screen, behind the Google Ads dashboard and monitor all of your campaign to find the top performing one. So that's what we did. Now, last of all, there may be more tricky question because it makes the SaaS community really nervous when we talk about that. Fundraising on that. We were basically a lot of time. Maybe you have this mindset is we have to do all of it bootstrap. We have to go for bootstrap. So great news. We started with bootstrap because we had the money to inject to start the SaaS without having to ask no one to help us by giving us money. Because we have agencies, we can provide 10 to 20K to start the software. So quite good. But after that, we have to fundraise. People who said you shouldn't fundraise, I think they are wrong. Any big startup, any big company, OpenAI, X, everything, fundraised every single time because you can't afford all the expenses alone and you can't pick something really great by your own money. So maybe you can, but most of the time you have to fundraise. To do that, we have the 16th July a call with entrepreneur, a startup CEO who fundraised about $10 million for his company. So we will pick his brain and ask him a bunch of questions to know how we can also make a fundraising. So that was the story of Speechly. That is where we are right now, and great news, we're gonna document it every single day. The victories, the more downside of entrepreneurship of startups is not always great. Basically, I'm, like I said, the CTO of Speechly, so we will go through how the tool works, how we develop it, all the progress we will make every single day. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe leave a subscribe or a like if you enjoyed it. You can find the Speechly link in the description, and the channel of my co-founder. He's a CMO, so he do all the marketing. So if you struggle with marketing, you can go on the channel channel and pick his brain. He will be very happy if you do that. So you can also find the Speechly link, like I said. Test it, make us feedback. You have my Instagram in the bio, so you can ask me any question. I will answer it. Have a good day, guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.